Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome back to the channel. So, a lot of you know, some things have happened. Um, I broke my arm. Oh yeah, this is also a perfect opportunity to let y'all know I have been officially released from the cast entirely. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but right here are surgical marks from when I had surgery. So I was released from the cast for about a couple weeks. And yeah. So I'm able to make animations more efficiently now. So thank the Lord for that. Um right. My brain kind of went away for a second. I completely forgot what I was doing for this video. Um QNA for hitting 50 subscribers. Now, I'm pretty sure all of us can agree that if I wasn't animating, I would never have been able to make it this far. Like, I mean, my gaming videos were good. My reaction videos were decent, but I don't know. They felt right at the time, but they weren't like that spark for me to continue doing YouTube for. Um, but then I started, I got a job. I was able to buy this tablet, which is what I'm using because I'm going to be using my phone to look at the questions for this Q&A. So, with no more distractions, let's get a move on. And I will attempt to try to edit in the comments so you can see um who commented when and where. So, the first 5 questions are by lime_imposter, with the first question being, how many sans OCs have you created? Um, so, crap. Okay, I have completely forgotten. Okay, so there's Fracture, Universal, Restricted, Hollowtail Cross, um, I guess Core, um, Malfunction, and Omega. So that's 7 if I counted correctly. So 7. I have made 7 Sans OCs. What games do you prefer to play, or do you play as a pastime? Before I answer this question, Lime, you gotta work on your grammar, my friend. Um, so I play a variety of games, but the main one is Fortnite because that's really the only game I have. Well, actually, no, I guess Among Us, because I've been playing Among Us with a few people online on Discord. So it has mainly been Fortnite and Among Us, unfortunately. I mean, they're fun games, but there are better games I could play, like Undertale. Okay, why did you choose Core to represent your characters? Well, it was originally um, Cross who started my chain of OCs, and this was when I was starting high school. Excuse me. Oh, that was rude. I ate before I did this. Um, so Cross started the chain of OCs I have created, but when I was, but in my freshman year of high school, when I first got Discord, I joined. Some of you might not even remember this or know this. Um, Next Coffee Bar, but then it got turned into just the Coffee Bar when Next stopped animating Undertale, and then it unfortunately got deleted. I'm still taking that pretty. It took that hit me pretty hard. Um, but when I joined the Coffee Bar, I created a new OC, Core, to be like my main character for that server. And then Core's character kind of just grew on me, and then that made me get into the character instead of Cross. Cross was my first OC, but Core became basically everything in a way. It's hard to explain, really. Um, so do you still have projects to finish on Flip-A-Clip? Yes, I do. There is the newest animation that y'all have requested, Error versus Fracture Sands. Then there is the temporary canceled project, Wiki versus Restricted. So there's that. Will you ever make... And then for the final question that Lime has asked, will you ever make a wiki or reference on all your Sans OCs? References, yes. Wikis, maybe, if I figure out how. So those are all the questions asked by Lime. But now let's go to the other questions. So the next question was asked by Happy Hollow 27. What is the power scaling of your characters from weakest to strongest? So my weakest OC would have to be Fracture, because he's basically Sans with some altered stats. But my strongest would have to be a recent Sans OC I made, Omega Sans. I'll make a ref sheet for him someday. And then I guess in the middle of it all would have to be I guess my the middle character, between my weakest and strongest would have to probably be Core. I would give some info, but yeah, I mean, I'll make animations about Core. Y'all will be able to have a lot of information. Okay. So, the next 6 questions are by KY Animates 2024. Really, dude? Okay, so the first question is, how much FPS do you use in an animation? It all depends on the animation. If it's just like a standard fight animation, then currently I'm using 15 FPS. My hood is crooked. But if it's for stuff like meme animations, then I would have to figure out the required FPS and work with that. So second question, can you give me a Bad Alec style? If you're talking about the Bad Alec animations, yes. Style, me personally, style comes with progress. The more you practice, the more your style can adjust. I know this from personal experience, and so does every other artist out there. Third question: how many layers do you use in animations? Now this can now it's basically the same as the FPS question. It depends on the animation. If it's a meme animation, it can range from maybe 3 to 5 tops. But if it comes to a standard of the fight animation, it's depending on what I'm wanting to do with it. Sometimes I will use all the layers available to me. Who is your favorite AU? Now that is actually a difficult question, but if I had to choose out of all of the AUs out there, I would have to pick. It would have to be between Aftertail and Last Breath. Because I really like the background to them. I mean, especially Aftertail. Like seriously, like just Gino being able to cheat death like that just because of a bit of extra determination. I am just stumbling over my words. Okay, so fifth question: do you like beans? Um, Truthfully, I did like beans, but as time progressed, my taste buds just did not like them anymore. Gonna make a bean republic. Now, that'd be something. And then the final question: who is your favorite animator? Now, this was another question I found very difficult because I have watched a lot of animators. Um, and a lot of them have actually inspired me to do Undertale stuff. Like back in the day when I first started high school, I was drawing comics. Did not have the animation tablet um till actually during the summer this year. And drawing comics has given me time to um, adjust my style, the way I draw, all of it. But to answer your question, my favorite animator right now would have to be Revolver Animations. I mean, let's all be honest, okay? Revolver is like when it comes to just normal standard fight animations, it's gonna be Revolver. But when it comes to like story animations, like um like MJ's series, Lost Verse, when it comes to animators who do story animations like that, it's gonna have to be um Jackie slash Jail. I can't pronounce the last name of their channel. Um, but yeah. So I hope this. I hope my answers make sense. Okay, so next question by Flop a New Channel: is Universal Sans inspired by something? Well, in a way, yes. So, a few years ago, I hit my mic. Hope that it doesn't mess up the audio. If it did, I'm sorry. So, a few years ago, when I was writing comics, I was a part of a Discord server that MJ was in, and I would draw Eternal a lot because, well, I was bored. And whenever I would finish said comic, MJ would always be like, "Oh, Eternal could one shot this guy," or some of them like, "They are not canon. Stop with the realistic talk." So, out of a bit of rage and me just being bored, I created Universal and specifically designed him to be able to be evenly matched against Eternal, or I personally think so. And over time, Eternal has grown in attacks and backstory. So it's all depending on how people would think something is inspired. To those who think Universal is inspired, Universal will be inspired by Eternal Sans by MJ Animates. But if not, then he's not really inspired by anything. But you can definitely see some key details on Universal that look like stuff from other AUs. Y'all can figure out. And then the last question, unfortunately, is by Glitchy Aries. Duo collab, he asked. Yes. Yes, my friend. But yeah, that is all the questions. I do wish that more people did ask questions, but at the rate it was going, it wouldn't be a 50 subscriber special. It would then be a 100 subscriber special. But I'm still happy that people did comment when they did. Like the fact that I have grown not just as a YouTuber but as an animator, and people like acknowledged that. Like I have been told that I have grown in only a few months than some animators have in years, or in a year, depending on when they started. And that just really warms my heart because, well, I only started 3 months ago, but I still have a lot of room to grow in. So I do hope y'all enjoyed this video. Who knows? Might do another Q&A. You never know. I mean, in the distant future, of course. But you know, the animation process, like the animations I make are going to come in a lot slower when I start going back to work, because I'm gonna be very, very tired. But I'm gonna be working hard to work on my style, make things more detailed, because right now I'm currently, starting off simple. But for Error versus Fracture, I want to make it as detailed as possible for you guys. So, subscribe if you want so you don't miss out on any new videos. And I will see you all next time.